we are back with some modern action. This time we're going to be looking over at the Pro Tour here. So we've got a couple of cool decks to be able to show off and showcase from the event. I was not able to watch it live, so I thought it would be great to be able to sit here and go through and show you guys some of the coverage from the event. And we've got a fun deck to be able to show you guys today. Jund Cosmogoyf versus Izzet Affinity here. So if you're not familiar with either of these decks, of course they are up on our Mox field, but here is how things are working. We've had Jund Cosmogoyf on the channel we've had Sultai Cosmogoyf, but this is the Jund version, utilizing things like Serum Powder, which we see right now. You reveal your hand, basically get a free mulligan, and exile all the cards away from there, and that is a great hand to get rid of because we don't really have the tools that we need. The goal of the deck is to be able to get a very big and scary Jund, or very big and scary Cosmogoyf, and then we're able to sit here and thud and fling it at our opponents and just dome them for like 20 or less. Usually it's like, we could get less because people are fetching and shocking and stuff like that. We don't have to be as aggressive. But yeah, it's got a lot of ways to fill up and grow the Cosmogoyf. There's the things like we see the Serum Powders there. There's things like Plunge into Darkness that exists. Spoils of the Vault is going to be useful for finding tools. So the deck is really cool and super strong as a deck. Both these players are sitting 9-2 in the event, so they're doing very, very well here. And looks like we have another Serum Powder. Wow, Serum Powder number 2, and it looks like we have the Thud. We've got, okay, cool. Yeah, Serum Powder putting in work. So this is also tracking and keeping track of how many cards are going to be in exile for how big the Cosmogoyf is. It is a deck that is so reliant on being able to get good mulligans, right? Will this be able to mulligan correctly? Can we find the right tools that we need? And, it not always just, if I got a Serum Powder, I should use it. I feel like there's got to be very unique situations where you're like, oh no, I have all the tools I need otherwise to set myself up for success, that I don't need to utilize this Serum Powder. But we're going to see as the mulligans continue to go. On the other side of the thing, let's talk a little bit about the Izzet Affinity list. We've seen this on camera quite a bit. It is one of those decks that is a mix of a go wide / pierce strategy that utilizes a lot of artifacts. You can kind of go wide utilizing things like Pinnacle Emissary to kind of create a lot of drones and just kind of bob and weave your way over across your opponent utilizing evasion there. Or you can be able to go big pierce style with Big Man Kappa and just sort of build up this big powerhouse that has evasion, because every time that an artifact is entering, you're going to be putting a +1 counter and making sure that creature is unblockable. But looks like our Jund Cosmogoyf player has locked in. Now, there was only 4 players in the entire event that were on this deck, but we see a nice keepable hand here. I think big part of it is the fact that, we were going second. Looks like we've got... No, we went first. Okay. Cavern of Souls, Plunge into Darkness, Spoils of the Vault, Pact a Negation here. A lot of tools to help us out, but Pinnacle Emissary already starting to do the thing that it does here and create the drones. So this is going to be very scary. Tormod's Crypt, a lot of zero cost. If you've been watching any Legacy and been watching the Fantastic Car, you know how powerful these kind of zero drop stuff is. But let's see. We see Spoils of the Vault. Oh, it was Gemstone Cavern. Okay, it was Gemstone Cavern. It wasn't. The art for it threw me off because it was the Lord of the Rings one. Oh, okay. We name Cosmogoyf. We draw Cosmogoyf. We lose 2 life, or 3 life, right? No, 1 life for each card removed. We only remove 2 cards. We lose 2 life. That's how it's set up there. There's the Cavern of Souls. Yeah, see, they look so similar with the Lord of the Rings art. Path of the Dead, I believe, is the Lord of the Rings one. But uncounterable. Hey, here's a Cosmogoyf. What do you think about this? Are you okay with this? How big is it now? We see the dice coming out here. Okay, that worked pretty well. Yeah. 18 there in power. A turn 2 Kappa, though, is pretty good, but is it enough? Metallic Rebuke, though, is going to be very helpful or in theory. Oh, look at that sweet island. Love that choice of utilizing the Cosmic Galaxy foil there. But 2 drone damage coming across here. Looks like Emery is going to be the option. Switch trading out the drones. Yeah, there's the Emery. Let's fill up our graveyard a little bit here. Skateboard, Island, Pyretic, and Mox. Okay, decent tools, but you see... Oh, we don't have the ability to rebuke here. Do we take the hit? I mean, we kind of want that Emery, though. He said, shrug. Yep. Take this. They're counting up and confirming. I like the boogie board action. Oh, we did the... Okay, we're doing Plunge into Darkness here. So we're going to be paying some life, making it a little bigger, and just sort of swing and punch you. I don't even need to plunge. You didn't block? I guess I'll just take you out there. That worked pretty well. Okay. Should have blocked. I don't know. There we go. All right, let's go into game number 2. This is the other challenging thing, too. If you've never played against a specific deck and you're kind of going into it like, how am I supposed to deal with this? Oh, 4 cards left in UA's hand here. Going to be utilizing double Devour to try to help us out. All right, Nicholas, our, of course, Affinity player, went with a 5-card hand. Emery, Metallic Rebuke, Engineer Explosives. I like the idea of trying to rely and help utilize that Metallic Rebuke. Let's see. First one, second one. Now, you can get rid of all 4 of them if you don't like it. You don't have to keep one on top, right? You can choose, but it looks like we're happy with it in all of those. Looks like a land is our grab there, which makes sense. We need those to cast our spells. All right, what's the drop here? Engineered for 0. Mox. This helps get our Emery online. And a Metallic Rebuke. Kappa goes to the graveyard, but nothing really else that we can be able to cast. Spoils of the Vault. Let's see what we're going to go for here. We could rebuke that. Yeah, we go for the rebuke here. I like that. We're hellbent now, but we basically are saying you don't have a lot to work with because you have 2 Devourers in hand. I know that much. Let's kind of go for that. Going for the beats. Oh, that's a great way to start to come back. Urza Saga here. All right. I mean, I guess we're on the make a construct line. Oh, we could do Kappa. We've got enough artifacts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was like, we were low, but now we got it. And now this is the kind of big man Kappa has come out. We get to start utilizing. We could make a construct next turn. We can go tutor up for something if we wanted to. Spoils of the Vault. My guess is naming Cosmogoyf here. Oh, we're losing some life. Oh, 2 thuds. Oh my gosh. Where is it? There it is. How much? He said he just counts it and goes, I lost so much life. You're gonna get that Kappa to just kill me next turn, right? The unblockable. I can't do anything about that. We're interrupting our gameplay to let you know about our new affiliate with NerdGear. Nerdgear.gg/NanMan will take you directly to the website, and as you can see, they've got a bunch of awesome gaming accessories from playmats, life counters with the life tracks, playmat holders, and more. So make sure you do some browsing on the site, find some goodies, and then use the code NGNanMan for 5% off your entire order. But let's get back to our gameplay. All right, game number 3 here. All tied up. Let's see what kind of keepable hands we've got between these players. I like this, the hand checks. We're going through confirming from these players. Spoils of the Vault, Devourer of Destiny, 2 Spoils of the Vault, and a Thud. Devourer's going to go off here. Do we need any of these? We have 1 Swamp. I guess we're going to keep the land on top there. get rid of these other cards. We've got, oh, Galvanic Blast here. So we've kind of shifted. I like this idea for our Izzet Affinity player. We've kind of shifted into a burn deck with the way that we've set ourselves up. Weapons manufacturing here, baubles, opals, you know, a lot of really good tools here. All right, let's go. What are we naming? Oh, you could see this like this. Uh-oh. We had something happen. We lost UA. We don't know. Spoils of the Vault going to be cast here. I'm trying to think. It's like I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Oh, we named the card that we put on top. I think it was we forgot the name of the specific land. And it's like, hey, I want this land, right? I want the Copperline Gorge or whatever. Yeah. This, like, I'll describe this land for you. Please tell me the name of it because I can't for the life of me remember what I need to name. I feel like that's what happened there. I don't know. All right, let's get into it here. Double Mishra's Bauble, Mox Opal online here for our Affinity player. I like this. We can do a weapons manufacturing next turn here. Oh, Pinnacle Emissary doesn't really help us. We're just sort of in this like weird mode. So it's like, yeah, we got to start digging and looking. You see that like, what the heck? What was that card? All right, double draws here. Draw off the bauble, draw for turn. Claws of Gix is nice. Cavern. All right, now we can start making something happen. Going to 19. Warp in the Pinnacle Emissary here. Let's make some drones. We get one thing off of this. 2 cards, really. Spoils of the Vault. Ooh, again, the debate. Okay. Pinnacle Emissary is about to go to the Warp Zone. We have a Thud. We have Pact of Negation. We could name Cosmogoyf and hope that it's relatively close to the top. 4. Okay, only losing 4 life here. That's pretty good. All right. Before Warp goes away. Oh, we had a second one. All right. Claws of Gix. Now we can start going. Snowballing. Let's replace this drone with a sleeve drone. Do we go for the bauble? Let's do it. Let's bauble you. Got some blast here, but we've got the big thing is the Metallic Rebuke. We're feeling safe as the Affinity player. Cosmogoyf going to be attempted to be played. Fast turn. Not that scary at the moment, right? What do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8. Drones coming in for 3. They're flying in. Galvanic Blast. We're representing 8 more damage here. 11. It's a lot. Here, hard cast in the Emissary. Okay. Bring the beats. Throw the block in the way. Pass turn. Okay. Urza Saga, really good. Here's a little bit more flying in. Drop to 10. We're so close. All right. Galvanic Blast. There's another blocker. We need... Oh, this is dangerous. Bring in the beat. Oh, okay. So we're utilizing... when this becomes plotted, target creature gets +3/+2 and gains trample. This is the Aloe Alchemist here. So it's going to be 10. Right? It's a 7. We have 7 cards in exile, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 +3 is 10. Trample through a little bit. Drops to 11. And thud is equal to its power. So, yeah, we're going to thud you. Metallic Rebuke there. There is the force. Or Pact of Negation. And we're able to get through. Oh, my gosh. You thought you were safe with it, but no. Oh, man. That was great. All right. That was cool. The Jund Cosmogoyf deck. Awesome to be able to see on camera here for all of you guys. The deck was a ton of fun to be able to watch in action. Even the Izzet Affinity, like, it was so close, right? We had the Galvanic Blast in hand that it could have gone either way there. So, very exciting, very cool to be able to see. If there's another deck that you'd like to see from the Pro Tour feature, let me know. We'll do our best to try to showcase a couple of different decks. There is, of course, the Eldrazi ramp deck we want to be able to show off at some point. I know there was a Loki deck that was played at the event, couple of like one-of decks. So we'll take a look through and see if there's any other cool decks to be able to showcase off. Of course, we've got more Modern action every Monday on the channel. If you want to check out legacy content, that is over Thursday for you to be able to enjoy. And then we're doing the sprinkling of content for you on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So stay tuned basically every day of the week for Magic action here at NanMans Nerd Corner. But that's going to do it for us. Thanks so much for tuning and watching all, and I'll see you all next game.